Sandra believed the biggest adjustment after marriage would be sharing her personal space. She never imagined the real shock would come just days after the wedding, and hit her finances instead. Only a week into married life, her husband Matt casually announced they needed to align on money. Sandra expected a normal discussion about bills or savings. Instead, Matt revealed that her entire paycheck would be handed over to his mother for management. According to him, this was a long-standing family system. His mother, Linda, decided how money was divided, half for the husband's personal use, a portion for household expenses, and the rest for family gifts. Matt spoke confidently, as if this arrangement was beyond question. Sandra was stunned. She had worked hard to build her independence as a graphic designer and had always handled her finances responsibly. The idea of surrendering her income, especially to someone else's mother, felt insulting and controlling. When she pushed back, Matt dismissed her concerns, insisting this was how a proper family functioned. That night, Sandra barely slept. Looking back, she realized Linda had always dropped subtle hints about obedience and knowing a wife's place. What Sandra once brushed off as old-fashioned advice now looked like strict expectations she was meant to follow. The next morning, Sandra did something unexpected. She agreed. She played along, transferred her paycheck into their joint account, and even sent Linda a polite message expressing willingness to learn. Linda responded enthusiastically, clearly convinced she had won. But Sandra wasn't surrendering. She was observing. Over the next few days, she noticed something strange. Linda constantly preached frugality, yet always flaunted new designer items and expensive gadgets. The numbers didn't add up. Trusting her instincts, Sandra quietly investigated and discovered proof that Linda was drowning in debt and secretly borrowing money to fund her lifestyle. With the truth in hand, Sandra waited. When Linda arrived for a formal financial review, confidently explaining how Sandra's money had been allocated, Sandra calmly interrupted. She presented the evidence, spending records, debts, and receipts, exposing Linda's hypocrisy. The room fell silent. Matt finally saw what Sandra had endured. Before Linda could react, Sandra reclaimed control, transferring her salary back into her personal account and making it clear, her money was no longer up for discussion. Linda left furious and exposed. Matt apologized, shaken but awakened. Sandra made one thing clear: marriage meant partnership, not control. Since then, boundaries have been drawn, respect has grown, and Sandra's independence remains intact. Her paycheck stays where it belongs. And no one decides her worth again.